What's up, everybody? Yeah, this is me in a neck brace. Had a little neck surgery. You can see I got a little thing right there. Um, I had a ligament that was, well, you have your vertebrae like this, and then the backside of your vertebrae, you have a ligament, and then you have your spinal fluid, and then you have your spinal cord. Well, there's like a little, I don't know, like a little boundary between to keep the fluid in. And then that ligament that sits behind the bone was actually fused to it, so they had to sit there and cut it out, and it was a whole thing. So, needless to say, I'm going to be like this for another 4 weeks. It's already been 2 weeks. I'm not excited. I really want to get this thing like off so I can finish this. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys around, kind of update you on where we are, what we've got done, kind of where everything is and where we are as far as getting tanks and stuff put in here. So let me flip this thing around, show you what's going on. My voice breaks, it's because I'm still not recovered. Yeah, still got the voice thing going on. So let me flip this thing around, kind of show you guys what's going on. Here we go. We're gonna start over here. Yes, that's my shadow. And this thing right here, boom, turns off all the lights and you can't see nothing. This right here is actually a timer. When I push this button, boom, everything gets really bright in here. It's actually what turns on all the lights. Up here, these are all just LED shop lights on the top. That tank right there is not gonna stay there. It's gonna get moved probably down here is what I'm thinking. This is kind of where we're at right now. This is going to be my return to the sump, going all the way through, goes through the wall and out. I'll show you the pool in a minute. As far as what's in here so far, I've already got some algae building up. See that on the glass? Which I'm cool with. I'll probably just clean the front of the glass and let the rest of the glass get covered with algae. A little yo-yo loach. The Corbensis are in here. I'm moving everything out of here, all the rock, all the fish, everything's coming out because I'm going to add some Mbunas to this tank and actually make it an Mbuna tank again. I don't know, about a year and a half ago, I had this tank was actually my Mbuna tank. And I had piles of rock and all kinds of stuff in here. And then my son, I was out of town, my son filled it with water and didn't treat it, not his fault. I didn't tell him that part, I guess. So things happen, whatever. So I figured this was going to be a great take for Mbuna since we've already got the algae growing there. It's going to grow on the rocks, something for them to graze on. It's going to be perfect. I don't think that fish is going to make it. Maybe, but I doubt it. Little yo-yo loach. What's up, buddy? So I'm probably going to take the fish that are in here and put them in a 20 long that I have. No little yo-yo loach coming out to see us. So that's where all that's going. Then we got the convicts. Now the convicts, they're just convicts. If you can't breed convicts, get out of fish keeping. These things are super easy to breed. Not much to them. Put a male and a female together, and guess what? You're gonna have babies, just like these little things. I'm just raising the babies for food, to be honest with you. They're gonna help me feed all the big monsters that I have. And this one here is just the Tetra tank. There's one Bolivian ram in here. These are the oldest fish that I own. Let me get over this thing here. Everything in here is about 3 years old, some of them 4, so I've lost, quite a few on the way. But they're still hanging in there. Looks like they still got a little bit of life to go. So I am adding plants to all these tanks soon. I'll update you guys on all that. Little Bolivian ram, such a cutie pie. Look at him. And then we come over here. This is Charlie Brown. Yes, we do have air lines in the way. Coming out of there. This will all be fixed later. That's Charlie Brown. Just the beta in there with the Maramos, little 5 gallon. And then we get to the hardcore tank. This thing's a little bit cloudy because these guys just made a mess. Here's the male dovine. The female is, I guess, in the pipe there. I'm not quite sure. And you see that right there. That right there is a video for a whole nother day. I'll do a little update on what that is here soon. I'll just leave it a mystery for now. So anyway, Dovi are doing pretty well. And then we've got the 30 long in here. In here we've got the Hikeli, which is the threadfin Acara, red-headed Tabajos, the Geophagus brasiliensis. If you guys are wondering what these fish are, Google it. And we've got that fat, short body green Texas. I'm not really into man-made fish, but you know, these guys were given to me, and yeah, I like them. They got a lot of personality. They're cute. They're fun. So this tank is still clearing up from me moving it. So yeah, that's what's going on. This pump right here isn't cutting it, so I did order another pump. Should be here in about a week. And I'm going to take that one out, put the new one in, and the other one's supposed to be able to handle a lot more. So you can see, like, I get pretty good bubbles out of here, and down here this one's doing pretty well, that one's doing well. And then as we go down, you can see, like, we get a lot of flow. Still getting pretty good flow. And then I get to this tank over here, and it's just a triple. Nothing great. So I do want to increase that. That's coming. So all this is run. This is that Rainbird irrigation system, and it runs in a circle all the way around the roof, just like that. I still have to get all the wood, and still got tanks and stuff to get in here. So use these little, let's see if I can find one here. Things right here. I don't know if that's going to focus or not. So there's a tool that you use, and these just push right into the line, just like that. And then it's got a little valve so you can control the air coming in or out or whatever. You see that there? All right, so in here we got a pool. Yes, this is a swimming pool, like for little kids. That is a red tail hybrid that you see there, and then right here is the tiger shovel nose. You guys saw these in the monster video that I showed before. We're getting a lot of fighting out of these two, which, I mean, it's to be expected. I don't know if he's just trying to breed with her or what the issue is, but as far as I understood, red tail hybrids were infertile, but I could be wrong. You never know. So this holds about 450, 500 gallons, something like that. And then I did move those huge Plecos that I had in my 240. Let's see if I can get a close-up of one. This is all just media that I'm keeping cycled, sponge filters that I'm keeping cycled, stuff like that. And you see this monster coming up here. There's one of the Plecos there. There's a couple more on that side. I have all this wood floating. It still hasn't sank. It's been in there a couple of weeks now. So I'll get into the filtration and all that stuff at a later date. As far as like where this pipe goes into a sump in the other room, and I haven't set all that up yet. I'm gonna run a pipe that comes out of here, shoots in there, feeds these tanks, and then these tanks will feed these tanks, and these tanks will feed, if I have tanks down here, they'll feed the ones on the bottom and then drain into here and go out. So I just haven't finished all this yet because I haven't glued the pipe together and all that. So still got a lot to go there. Did get the sink in here. I still need to connect. There's a copper line that I'm going to run 1/4 inch. It comes out of the bottom of here, runs underneath, and then goes into the other room over there for my water change system. I still haven't connected that yet. So I don't have the water on in the sink because if I turn it on, it just squirts water out of the side of that little fitting. So I still need to get that done. Then up here, just a little medicine cabinet. It's where like meds and food and whatever, all my crap goes inside there. And I still need to get a wall plate to fix that. That thing back there tells me the temperature out here when I'm inside the house. It also tells me the humidity out here. So if the humidity gets too high, I'll know it. And then, of course, we have this thing right here. And that goes to this vent over here. I can either just turn the vent on. You see how it has that little blue light inside there? That tells me that when the humidity hits 60%, this will automatically turn on and start pumping air out. We're really dry here in the desert, so I don't need, you know, anything too crazy. And then using a heat pump, and this also works as an air conditioner. You can see it's set to 80. The room in here is 80 degrees, stays that way all the time. The thermostat for that is right over there. And then that door just goes into my shop where I'm gonna have the sump and everything else set up out there. So I'll show you all that when we get there. So anyway, guys, for right now, this is where I'm at. These tanks are just kind of laying in here. I haven't really picked a spot for them yet, but soon enough, I'll have them set up and show you what's going on. I can't wait to get the monster tanks in here and show you those. Those are coming soon. I just got to heal up, feel better. About a month or so, I should be able to start moving this stuff. So I'm excited. This is where we're at. Appreciate you guys watching. We'll talk to y'all later. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments, and we always get back to you. Talk to y'all later. Peace!